All right, so installing some Timbrens. I went with the f250 ones, even though I have an f350. Only difference is they come with a little spacer, but then you're almost always riding on the block. So this should help for a softer unloaded ride, but help with the loaded ride when towing. Here's the factory ones. You can see the difference in size. These are kind of getting a little bit dry rotted as well, just from the Midwest. But jack up the back end to get the weight off of the suspension. That's where they're at. I pulled the old one out, and it's a 15mm bolt. So jacking up the rear end allows you to get in here a little bit easier. Let's see if we can get it. Let's see. I might have that backwards. Yeah, I had it backwards. They're not too bad. Would recommend maybe some PV Blaster, but they're a little bit tight. Probably corroded a little bit. But I'll go ahead and put the new one on. So when they come, you just have to, there's like a bolt that goes through the bottom there with a washer, and then it just slides back into the factory position. And this is where you really needed to jack it up, because I just dropped the bolt. But this is really why you jack it up, because the old one's a lot smaller, the new one's a little bit harder to get in, but you can kind of see it just sits in there. Let me see if I can prop this up a little bit without it falling over. All right, so I wasn't able to, I accidentally hit stop on record, but just tighten it up. Right now I'm just tightening it by hand. Let's see. And then again, it just goes back into the factory bolts that are hanging down from the frame. I think I said it was 15mm. Let's see, 15mm. And then, yeah, just torque them back down. But I would say pretty easy install overall. I tried to do it without jacking up the truck, the rear end, to get the weight off the suspension, and there's just not a lot of room. Even for like removing the old ones, I think it's just a little bit too tight. So I would just start off by, you don't have to like actually lift the tires off the ground, but if you can just get some suspension lifted, it's going to give you a lot more space. But yeah, you can kind of, I still have to tighten it down, but you can see the finished product there versus what's on this side, which is a lot smaller, again, for comparison. And these are the f250 ones, not the f350 ones. The f350 ones come with a spacer, and you'll be riding on it pretty much the whole time, which will make it a rougher unloaded ride. And I think the f250 ones are like $100 cheaper, and the only difference is I think the bolt's a little longer on the f350 one to go through the washer, and then they add that little puck. All right, so we're getting these old factory dry rotted bump stops off, putting on the new Timbrens. These are for the f250, even though I have an f350. Got one installed already, so you can kind of see it here. I still have to tighten that up a bit, but you can see how much difference it is, and then just the size. So like I said, I bought the f250 ones instead of the f350 ones, because the f350 ones come with a spacer like that sits up here, and then you're basically sitting on the bump stops unloaded, which is going to create a harsher ride. So putting the f250 ones on shouldn't affect the unloaded ride at all, and it'll only affect the loaded, which will help give it more support when the suspension starts to squat. So got the old ones off. They're pretty easy, just 2 little bolts. I'd recommend some PB Blaster to loosen them up a little bit. And then a 15mm wrench or socket, deep socket, to pull them off. A little bit of muscle to come off. Jack up the rear suspension to get it. You don't have to lift the tires off the ground, but get it up a little bit so the suspension's lifted, to give yourself some more room to work. All right, let's see if we can show. I dropped the truck down. Here's the finished product. So there's still a little bit of space you can see for when it's loaded, or unloaded, I mean. But there's the old ones. There's the new ones installed. Again, you can see a little bit of space in between, but much beefier. Should help with the trailering.